Hi everyone, my name's Katie Fransioli. I am a PE teacher in Colorado Springs, Colorado at Sabin Middle School. I recently moved to the Denver metro area, so I've been looking for jobs in Denver this past year and hoping to get a job soon so that I don't have to make the long commute to Colorado Springs every day. Willing to do it. I have a wonderful school that I work at, but really hope I don't have to. When thinking about assessments, my first initial reaction is yikes. I was the kid in high school that didn't like testing, and assessment meant testing to me. It kind of freaked me out. Lots of test anxiety and things like that. But now as a teacher, I realize that it's not just the written sit-down test, let's test your knowledge kind of thing. I do use assessments in my class, formative and summative. And I think it's a great way to get to know where my students are at, what they're learning in my class, and if I'm being a successful teacher for them so that they are learning the skills and the knowledge that I want them to learn by the end of the quarter. I have found assessments difficult to do a pre-assessment and a post-assessment just because I am on a quarters and I only see my students for 8 weeks, and I feel like by the time I've pre-assessed them and by the time I've post-assessed them, it almost feels like I only have a few weeks in the middle with them, even though there's only a week in the beginning and a week at the end and things like that. But I do think assessments can be drawn out a little bit. We do have required assessments in PE, like the fitness gram test that I'm sure a lot of you use in your classes as well. I do like to try to give written assignments a little bit to my students so that I can, even though they may not know all the skills to a certain activity that we're doing, but they may understand the knowledge or the concepts of the activity or the game. So I do use assessments. I'm really hoping from this class that I just get to learn new creative ways to assess my students so that I can get feedback from them and better ways to know how to teach them. So look forward to seeing you all in Greeley in a couple weeks. Thanks.